Folks, if you're enjoying Puff, this is
You're in the right spot.
yeah, this is the stream for you.
Right.
We are
You know
going to
what?
go to Pokemon Stadium, and Gummy is going to try to deflate this ball with their sword, which I'm sure has a name, but I haven't played a Fire Emblem game, so I don't know it.
Probably, it probably does have a name.
Yeah.
But you know what? Right now we got Jigglypuff 1-1 on stream. We got Hungrybox taking a victory and Zepuff dropping a game. So we'll see if Wilson here. And you know what? I do like the fact that it's a ball and the tag is Wilson. There's just that's a good little like Castaway reference.
Wow, that's actually that's next level.
Yeah. So but we'll see if Wilson's able to make Jigglypuff 2-1 on stream tonight, winning the stream set, I guess. But I'm sure Gummy here has some answers for that one. Does not want to drop a game here to Wilson, obviously, because that drops you to loser's bracket just alone. But I mean, also just Jigglypuff going 2-1.
A lot of rollouts.
It's a lot of rollouts.
Yeah, this ironically enough, with this elastic ball, this is in fact the rubber match for Puffs, as they're going to get an advantage state for Gummy. That pun sounded way funnier in my head, but Gummy at the moment, yeah, you're just going to have to, look, they can't all be home runs, folks. That's going to be a quick little pop with the hilt of the sword from Gummy, and that may well be the advantage that they're looking for, certainly punishing errant smash attacks. I feel like if you're relying on reads this early, that can't be the best sign if you're Wilson.
Yeah, maybe, but like, it's like I mentioned before, if these two have never played against each other, then like, yeah, the first stock can always be a bit shaky, and you can turn this around, right? I'm not going to sit here and say that Wilson can't find a way to carry Gummy off stage, because here's the thing. Like, Chrom, very fast character, very great air mobility, very limited on resources off stage. So if you can find a way to take a jump and then just throw out like a nair, Chrom might be too far to come back here. So I think Wilson could... Jigglypuff definitely has the tools, but the problem is that you're dealing with a sword character here. And these hitboxes, not only are they fast, but they're humongous, and Jigglypuff is just one tiny ball. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I mean, it's a tiny ball, but that tiny ball can throw out a few hitboxes that can threaten. It's not like Chrom is the fastest thing in the world. You do have a pretty decent out of shield option with up B, don't get me wrong, but can't really rely on that, though you can expect it. And certainly, you can expect some of the better aerials in the game with that sword, as Gummy is eventually going to suffer the first stock loss, but this is a full stock lead. Wilson just sitting on the edge, looking out, pondering life, and letting Gummy just kind of do their thing in the middle of the stage. You kind of have to wonder what's going on in Wilson's head.
I don't know what was going on there. I don't know if maybe they're like, one of them was trying to send a message or something, because they both just kind of stood there for, it was a little awkward. But yeah, no, like right there, this is a good little start. Is can you stop? No, you're not gonna be able to stop Chrom from getting to that stage. But oh, that's gonna be a huge punish. Oh no!
No,
punished the wrong way.
You have to be kidding me. No.
There's so much spaghetti all over the place here.
Folks, you just heard our frustration. That was palpable. Yeah. There was like actual Olive Garden never-ending possible levels of spaghetti happening right now. And eventually Gummy going to get Wilson into that splash screen, but the red light lies, as it usually does in competitive Smash. Wilson not done quite yet. Going to try to cheese a stock here, but just not able to get in, and Gummy is going to put an end to it by reading that jump in, and Gummy will go up by... will win game number 1, go up 1-0, and... well, you can take that to the bank, but I feel like it's a little bit more understandable for Gummy. Like, maybe you just didn't know how active Sing was.
Maybe.
If you're
I know Sing gets a little weird sometimes.
If you're Wilson, you severely misjudged the distance, or you just input it wrong, and you wound up being on the ground, and input
I think it's
is
like
what it
they
is.
wanted to try to maximize as much charge time as they could, to like try and really send a Gummy off stage to a point where maybe they can't recover, but like they rushed it too much. I think that's what happened. But also Gummy could have just like waited a little bit longer. I know like they want a big punish, but you could have just like done something else, like maybe you could have got an Aether ready, because like as soon as you land with the Aether, like you can't really fall asleep in the air, so you would have hit the Jigglypuff. There's just a few different options I think both players could have made there, but just watching the struggle of both of them, that was something else.
Yeah, so now as we're getting a We're gonna get game number 2, and by the way, I did make a multi-Twitch. I don't know if Kevorkian has it saved, but yeah, if you want to watch the 2 streams in conjunction with each other, go ahead and do that. It's gonna be because it's not just us on Collision Smash; it's also the Buzz streaming this thing, and I believe they're casting with your static commentary partner at the Juice Box last. So
Yep.
yeah, shoutouts to Last. I've actually casted with him a few times, so.
Last is a fantastic commentator, but don't tell him because I'll tell you you're lying. But no, Last is actually a fantastic dude, and the only reason why, not the only reason, but the main reason why I've blown up in commentary this past year is because of Last. Honestly, Last has got me a gig after gig. The whole reason why I'm on the Juice Box in general is because of Last. So definitely show Last some support. Any big Wi-Fi major that you've been a part of, Last has most likely had his hand in at least one way or another. So that's another reason to give him a big follow. This dude TOs so many events, fantastic dude, great commentator, great person.
Yeah, and now that we're now that we get to just kind of hang out on the Collision stream and get to branch out and sort of just spread the influence, and you know, you two are made to each other for each other, honestly.
Yeah, no, we get along pretty well, but
yeah. Oh my god, and also, oh my gosh, what was it they said? They were saying that he looked like some sort of Pixar character that I just
what's his name? Bestness said it. It's the bad guy in Despicable Me 2.
Yes. Yeah. And that was one of the best running gags I've seen on Wi-Fi.
Yo, Aether after Aether, Gummy. What you got going on, man?
What he's got going on is his best out of shield option. Like, that's what he has going on. Wilson trying to make lightning strike twice, and not happening there.
Yep. Ooh, wow. Ooh, really stretching out the final, not the final smash. The forward smash there, just barely clipping Wilson. Wilson must have stuck out his legs or something like that to get that hit. But yeah, no, Gummy's just really trying to make this work. I don't know. It just feels like an awkward game. I don't know why.
I think the evidence was there in game number 1, if we're being completely fair. But looking for the up smash, Wilson just kind of reading smash attacks. Gummy is not approaching and has no real reason to unless it's to punish.
These lack of interactions is so strange. Dude, we saw Wilson throw out a couple aerials and just go right into a rest. And Gummy kind of threw out a couple arrows and just landed on the platform. They just kind of sat there and stared at each other. It was kind of a weird game. I'm gonna be honest.
I mean, it's the mental game is what we're seeing right now.
Right.
It's not even like you see it in the barnyard, man. It's just 2 bulls staring each other down, trying to poke at each other, sense each other's weaknesses. Yeah. This is what it is, and you're trying to figure out who the alpha male is. You don't always do that with just raw physical strength. It's also a mental test as well.
Yeah, I do think Wilson needs to stop hitting this rest, though, or not rest, sleep. They've sang at least like 3 times this match, and they've all felt like going for the hardest possible read I've ever seen. So Wilson does need to reel that in just a little bit because Gummy is really just kind of making some money off of those.
Sitting shield Wilson trying to catch up to Gummy on the platform, but yeah, there's finally getting in with that back air, trying to follow up with a forward air, but Gummy not going to give it to them. Sitting at 130, still on their first stock, and Wilson is just going to drift to their death, being chased off of the stage, and Gummy just simply shooing them away.
Yeah, no, see what happened is Wilson had actually jumped a few times on stage trying to chase Gummy, and Gummy back aired him off stage, and that left him with a lot less jumps, obviously. And I don't think Wilson was thinking about it at the time, so they are going to drift to their death off the bottom blast zone. They're not having enough jumps to really be safe and, you know, just get back to the stage in general. And right now, man, look, Gummy is looking pretty good. They're sitting comfortably. Okay, finally getting on the board is Wilson. But yeah, Gummy's just looking comfortable, to be honest.
Yeah, real talk. This is looking pretty comfy for Gummy, who is on their way to qualifying out of pools if this keeps up. And yeah, just smack them with the hilt. You don't even get the blade. You get the hilt for this one. That is disrespectful. And GUMMY stretching their